Hey, what's going on everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and I just want to do a quick comparison on the Iceriver RX0, which is the front machine right here. I'm going to disassemble it and add heat sinks to the MOSFETs and replace the thermal pads and thermal paste because I'm hitting a wall right now with the stock internals and a 230 watt power supply. Let me show you on the computer, and then we're going to compare the after at the same clocks and see what it settles at. So here we are on the dashboard. I just want to show you this real quick, the inconsistencies. We got spike in hash rates. You know, we hit 400 gigahash at one point, 420 at another point, and then we're sitting around an average. I would say around 375 is maybe the average, or maybe 370. And more importantly to me, what it is the power stages are hitting 85. And every time they hit 85, you see these V droops or voltage drops, 433 to 430, back to 433, then to 430. And so we want to make that as consistent as possible. And I think the power stages and the board temperatures, as you can see right down here in the bottom left, is hitting a max of 75 but averaging around 70. The small fans are doing everything they can, but this is not going to be something I would run long term. So if we left the clocks the same, and right now they're only sitting at 245 on the offset and then voltage offset of 55. If we left it the same and just replaced the thermal pads, the thermal paste, and added the heatsink to the MOSFET, what would be the performance like? I'm assuming, based off of past adventures we've done on this channel, that the power stages probably would drop down to around 60, maybe 65, 68 degrees, and then the board temperatures or chip temperatures max will probably be around 68, with an average of 60, maybe 58 degrees Celsius. So just that temperature drop or thermal improvement will smooth out the hash rate, but also smooth out these spikes in voltages. So let's go ahead and tear down the system. I showed you how to tear down an Iceriver machine in the past. If you want, check out the channel, and then compare the data we're seeing here to before and after just by replacing the thermal application, but keeping the clocks the same and the voltage the same. Today's content has been brought to you by CryptoMinerBros.com, who's actually been in the industry for a hot minute, and they bring you all the latest offerings from your favorite ASIC manufacturers like Iceriver, Bitmain, Goldshell, WhatsMiner, and so much more. And even as they continue to expand, while they're headquartered in Hong Kong, they have distribution centers here in North America that can save you money on import duties. You can check out all the latest offerings in their shop. Link is in the description, and save some money with coupon code SerpentX on checkout. But give them a follow on social media, because if they are going to release any new products or there's any new announcements, they will let you know, and at competitive prices according to the industry. They also provide additional information and some pretty good insight on their blog page. So just check them out. Link is in the description, and a huge thanks for them supporting our channel. And after some modifications to the thermal application, we could see a great improvement. The chip voltage, more importantly, has stabilized, as well as the peak temperature on the power stages is only 75, but our chip temperatures only dropped down about 2 degrees Celsius. Still, 2 degrees is good, so we have extra thermal headroom to overclock this thing a little bit more. But the two important factors here is the hash rate stabilized, as well as the chip voltage stabilized, and we gained additional headroom on our power stages and chip temperatures to go ahead and overclock this thing a little bit better. And this pretty much applies for anything, right? CPUs, GPUs. If you get a new, AIO all-in-one liquid cooler for your CPU, normally they'd be applied with some stock thermal paste that the manufacturer applied on there. It makes it easier for the end user to just get it and go, plug it in, connect it, all that good stuff, and you're up and running. But anything aftermarket, Kryonaut, whether it's the non-extreme, just the regular Kryonaut, the Hydronaut, G-Lid, MX4, whatever your favorite thermal paste is, 9 times out of 10 going to be a little bit better than whatever the stock thermal application is from manufacturers. But Iceriver does have good thermals. We only dropped our temperatures on at least the chip clocks by 2 degrees Celsius. Is that really a big difference? I think the biggest thing is the power stages and making sure we got adequate airflow over those MOSFETs and inductors and the components, the SMDs, on this device, because we're trying to push it so much higher. So it does stabilize things. Definitely an improvement. Let me know what your thoughts are. Now it's time to take this thing up a little bit higher and overclock a little bit further. But that's going to do it for today's video. So do me a favor on the way out. hit the like button on the way out. Make sure to get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date. So let's check out additional links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. And you all have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. I'll catch you next one.